Tips on. It's just a lag test. Oh! One of the tips on mission looks like we might need a different tunnel. Yep.
Battle control
I'll
terminated.
leave. I'll just let Ludo figure it out. Ludo's a clever bunny. But yeah, no. There's one mission where you get the hijacker, you get Umagon, who's like the female mutant, right? And then Ghost Walker is the GDI like hero. And then you get some Tiberian fiends to go with them, and they absolutely shred armored units. The tunnel mechanics. Now, okay, it's annoying you have to garrison units in tunnels, right? It's not a piece of the map. But the tunnels and the destructible cliffs. Oh, what a sight to behold. Name an RTS game that has had those since Tibsun in 20 years. Dynamic environment in an RTS? Age of Empires doesn't have it. StarCraft doesn't have it. None of us CNCs after Tibsun have it. I'll play RA3 before Tibsun. I mean, I'll play RA3 campaign before Tibsun. I don't know. I mean, also, can we appreciate James Earl Jones as commander of the GDI forces? I mean, can we just sort of take a minute to appreciate live action cutscenes? James Earl Jones in Tibsun. This looks a lot better. In Tibsun for the GDI. RA2. General Carville, his actor is in a bunch of stuff, just not that famous. Same with the president. They're both in stuff. Character who played Yuri is obviously in is similarly not in much. But Iron Sky is like the meme film 10 years ago. RA3 packed with actors and actresses that are in like, well, some of them are in pretty good films actually, but some of them are in meme films, or like, are they playing on? Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna continue casting this if these guys are gonna keep playing on. So we have ZX. I know it's IKBC, but ZX is easy to say. ZX in the bottom left as red, Ludo in the top right as blue. Both playing Soviet here. Interesting ref. Okay, he's gonna stick another ref down here. Drinking wine out of a pint glass now, are we? Well, there is a story actually behind me. Behind this. It's particularly bad wine. It was bought as a mistake. So I turned it into basically turned it into mulled wine, which means it's fractionally diluted, I guess. But yes, my large pint of wine and my McDonald's lemonade. Anyway. Ludo coming out the door, 6 miners, ZX also on 6, double war from both players. Ludo, is he going to go to the edge of this cliff or is he going to build down? The hate for 03 is he comes from having no eco ability whatsoever. Or like the eco aspect not being any good whatsoever. ZX moving into MCV. Nice move there. I'm concerned that these 4 miners gonna kind of mine stuff out rather quickly, but hey ho, we'll see. And then we got another 3 up at the top, so he's on 7. Ludo grabbing those gems, bottom middle. Nice little grab. No gems, no drones from him. ZX actually building more drones. We got 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Ludo in a pretty lovely position here. 8 miners. 3 wars. ZX on 7 minus 3 wars. 4 wars now. Fourth war comes out for Ludo now as well. Does need to micro these 2 miners at the back. Does need to build up that army size. He's gonna need some drones. Drones are what are coming. His army going straight into ZX's. ZX, a lot of fodder there. That army gonna fall apart. And then these miners in the middle staying alive for now. But Ludo really on the back foot. That push down at the... Oh, he does get a miner. Does get a miner. But Ludo's not really hurting for cash. Nice split. Oh! Minor kill achieved. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. MCV repack, not sell. 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna get an 8th miner out from Ludo. So both players, similar eco eco levels. Gonna need to move around some of these miners in a minute, I expect. 5 wars to 5. ZX gonna go for the middle. Hey, Quas, how you doing, buddy? Ludo needs more fodder out here, and he needs it in the right place. And I don't know about taking that fight, Ludo. Need to be very careful. Get up the hill, get the fodder at the front. You can defend it like that. Question is, what does Ludo do next? Where does he expand to? He has a 6th war out. Only 5 for Mr. ZX. Ludo about to hit broke. Oh, okay, nice. Staying there. He doesn't need to change around his rally point now. Ludo. Hey, King, how's it going, man? That rhino up front, he keeps doing this. Needs to be really careful. Ooh. Nice. Nice cliff range. And there's the engagement. ZX starting to push up to the top. Ludo brings his entire army, but it's a bit late. 2 miners going down. Can ZX get anything in the retreat? It looks like he can get a lot of stuff, but not microing those rhinos. Ludo is able to take them out. Nice bit of conning fodder. 1 by 1, they go up the hill. Ludo, oh, he runs away. Perfect opportunity to snipe rhinos coming up the hill, but the reinforcements coming in at the back. And Ludo is able to do this by selling his MCV. I did just miss that off the top. If he needs to drone it. There we go. Ludo should have this if he pushes. ZX has moves MCV to the back, not sold it. He has the elite. Loses the elite. but he does out tank ZX here. And this is looking like he can certainly get something. 2 drones on the right hand side, 2 rhinos going for the split. ZX gonna be spamming out those drones. Ludo looking for the MCV, but the MCV has been sold. Going after the miners now. He will get all of those 3. We have 3 on the left back there on the dirt. And both players absolutely broke, but Ludo has stuff to sell. ZX with 3 miners on dirt, and he does have a ref here actually that he could mine out of if Ludo had nothing. But Ludo does have something. He has rhinos, and ZX quits out. Ludo takes game 1. Suffice to say, they Legend lost them both. So to those of you with color blindness, they're switching colors, and I'm not lobby host, so I can't force them to go red and yellow. So you'll just have to look at the sides to remember. I'm sorry, chaps. We have ZX in the bottom left and Ludo in the top right. Yo. Little bit of lag. I'm the stream. I'm not the lobby host, Nizzy. Oh, I'm dropping frames? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the game is lagging somewhat. It might be me. Be moderately surprised. Oh god, it really is bad, isn't it? This happened a couple of days ago. And I don't know what it was. No. Shouldn't be, Nizzy. Yeah, I can leave it.
Battle control. Player defeated.
Oh, dude, lights on a PC. For fucking amazing. Means you don't have to turn the lights on if you have to get up in the night. I mean, I'm just used to it, you know. If your PC's in your bedroom, you got RGB keyboards, your lights on your monitors, your mouse, you know, all the other like peripheral stuff. You know, speakers, stream decks. My mouse pad has a light around it. I need complete darkness? Nah. It's weird for me to sleep in dark rooms now. I never slept with a nightlight as a child. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. There we go. It's T18. I knew it was. He did it all throughout Armageddon tournament. He has horrible connections outside of China. Right. Okay. So we have a series now. ZX top left, orange, yellow, bottom right, Ludo. Didn't see. Oh, they're calling it 1-1? Okay, well, we'll deal with it after this game. We'll deal with it after this game. Right, so Ludo 5, I mean, this on a map like Country Swing, we're gonna see miners galore. Sorry for the minor fuck up at the start of this, chaps and chapettes. But we'll hopefully see something a bit more sensible now that we seem to have sorted out both the stream lag and the game lag. Auto sleep? Oh no, I hate auto sleep on PCs. You know what I could do? I could jump back in gaming 1. Now see if the game lags. Watch your lag. So Ludo goes 6 miners and then starts pumping out rhinos. This is very brave. Very ambitious move. So what system am I running? I don't have an exclamation point specs, do I? I have a 5080K, I think. So several gens old. But was pretty nice spec when it started. But it's still overclocked to 4.4 gig. Nice engagement here by Ludo, picking off those rhinos one by one. He's got one, he's got two, but that house is garrisoned. He needs to try and get these miners. This is one of the advantages of Country Swing. If you do decide to go aggressive, you can get a lot done. You don't have Corsair fans, is it? So unfortunately for Ludo, while he was able to get those rhinos, he was not able to get any miners out of it. So ZX is sitting on 9 miners. Ludo 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So only 1 miner difference at the moment. I will resume my conversation about PC specs after this. Ludo going in for the building. Get rid of that static fodder. And ZX really playing a Mikos build here with that many doggies. But we're seeing 4 wars out for him. Ludo, 4th one comes out. Does have the radar. Forward racks, Desos. Yeah, as to be expected. So many dogs there. You need something. On a map like this, Desos. Even on the full load, absolutely, Jeffrey. I feel like a lot of people try and eke out performance across their PC and then end up, basically 2 years later it blows itself up. Or a particular component blows itself up. Because they don't balance shit out. You voted for glass panels? Fucking savages. Okay, so Dezo's getting in, but none of them get to deploy. Still has 2, so they're acting as fodder. We got square versus line tactics here, and it looks like ZX is taking advantage here. Doesn't get the deploy off. But Ludo does go for the tech. Icy is out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wars to 4 at the moment. But the tech will count for something in 4 minutes time. That Kirov is going to be going to disrupt what ZX is building. A lot of drones. Connie fodder is needed at the front now. So $2,000 Kirov, $3,000 worth of flak, plus the extra power required for it. Yeah, Ludo has to sack those tanks off because they got droned. And he's got a minute till that IC is ready. Sentry gun a little bit too late. Driving through the rad. Force does sell. No force shield. He needs the power. An IC could save him here. And he has to force shield the nuke reactor. That's not what he wanted to do, but those rhinos were too far away. Force shield on the IC. No drones for Ludo to use here. And he does manage to defend it. Rhino's pushing in the backline of ZX's base. Does take out a lot of miners. But there's not much to defend Ludo's base here. And without an MCV, I'm not sure what he can really do. 3 minutes on the IC. The IC gets sold. We got 4 wards versus 6. Ludo's sitting on 10k. That eco is unfortunately gonna keep. Needs to quit. It's certainly looking bad for him, yeah. But he's holding. He's holding. He has the tech. He still has a radar. ZX has not gone for that. ZX has sold his MCV. I missed that. Apologies, chat. Ludo. And the miner gets droned as well. But ZX, okay, ZX starting to use some miner fodder as well. Force shield on Arax. Okay, Rhinos need to deal with those miners. Those drones could tear ZX apart. Yeah, I'll try fixing a color next game. One miner goes down. Ludo, you need to use these drones, son. Still got 3 wars in the back line. He's got Destos out on the right hand side there. Oh, but the building garrison. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Ludo's in full retreat. ZX pouring forwards. War gets sold. And this is going to be the end. I'm told that ZX won the last game. So we will stick a point down for him. We can debate the morality of that later. ZX still a bit cautious. Ludo calls GG. Set to yourself. If you do decide to go for it, one bit of advice would be not to buy the game on Origin, but to buy it on CD Keys or Green Man Gaming or something like that, where you can buy it for $4, for €3, £3, and then redeem the code on Origin. Yeah, if anybody doesn't have it, do go grab it. It's incredibly cheap if you don't buy it direct off Origin. They will charge you $30, €25 for it, and it is a pain. Talking of a pain, D18, I'm sorry, man. The Great Chinese Firewall is coming into effect again. I have my CD. It may not work with CD. I still have my CD somewhere, but it may or may not work. So we're getting a Connie rush out of ZX down here. Dude, it is scouted. 4 Connies go down. 5. Almost all of them go down, in fact. But he doesn't get it. Ludo does not get a scout off. Well, he will. Terrible lag. Come on. T18, you can't, like, stay in the game with this. You gotta leave. The content and streamer is questionable. Fuck you, Maddie. Yeah, T18, we saw this. We have seen this as some of the Chinese casters during the Armageddon tournament. A severe reluctance to leave when they're quite clearly the ones lagging. Yeah, I don't know why Ludo let him play. There we go. Right. He asked for one more, so I thought he'd at least have the common courtesy to leave when he was lagging. But we got 2 Connies coming in. The remnants of ZX's aggressive Connie rush at the start. Doesn't really get much done. A little bit of chip damage on a power plant. And the annoying crackle sound is over. 6 miners out for ZX. Again, IKBC, ZXCV, same player. ZX is just easier to say. In terms of spots, these are probably the 2 most balanced spots. Top right versus bottom left tends to favor top right. Top left versus bottom right. Pretty even. Second war for both players. ZX obviously didn't have to build a service depot, but did spend 1,500 bucks on Connies at the start, which didn't really get much done. We're going to see a ref down here. Third war out for Ludo. He's slightly behind because of that service depot. Where could you get it for one-time buy? You can get, try CD keys. CD keys is great for games. Highly reliable bunch of mostly criminals, as far as I can understand. ZX coming along the top. He will get at least 1 miner, if not 2. Ludo here going to go for a base trade. 1 miner goes down, 2 miners go down. Ludo gonna go right in. We're seeing a base trade one way or another. This game is over in 30 seconds, boys and girls. Ludo losing miners hand over fist. ZX not bothering with drones. Ludo ending up losing all of his miners. On the other side, ZXCV still has 5, and his Rhino army is pretty scary. I think Ludo miscalculated here. Certainly didn't seem to fight the base trade hard enough. Needs to get those drones in the fight first, but I think this is over. Ludo calls GG. It was a nice attempt, but alas. Tactical Rhinos, yes indeed. Ludo is now flipped to Korea. I honestly thought we'd see more Korea out of Ludo. I honestly thought we'd see more career out of Ludo. Ludo plays a mean allied. Really rather impressive allied. Korea was shown during Armageddon, and I believe the changes from the Armageddon tournament have filtered through into quick match. So into these maps, I think. So Black Eagles have proven themselves to be really rather useful. But let's see. Incorrect. No, okay, they haven't. So Ludo's done a dum-dum by choosing career. And Ludo has also been body blocked here. Those dogs preventing him from being able to place his war factory where he wanted to. And what are these shenanigans? So 3 miners out for Ludo. These will distract a drone. Oh, he almost gets the MCV. Does get a pill down there. This has turned very unpro. And a miner? What? Oh! This is some shenanigans. This is very ungentlemanly, Ludo. What is this? And Ludo then bringing grizzlies from the back. He can't fight those rhinos, but he might be able to on the pillbox fodder. He didn't send the miner home. What on earth are we seeing? ZXCV moving as if he's playing a traditional build. I worry, Ludo, that he wasn't able to get any lasting damage. What I mean by this is that he now has 6 rhinos speeding towards his side of the map. He has 4 plastics. And ZXCV has decided to move to the top right. And Ludo, despite an excellent looking play there, was just not able to really get the damage he needed.
Player defeated.
I mean, it's always a pleasure to see interesting, slightly different plays like that, than just normal games. Normal games get boring. We all love to see some shenanigans. What was certainly pro there was the hold by ZXCV or IKBC. You know, nice positioning of the bunker, nice quick moves of the MCV when it was required. Not moving too early, not moving too late, moving just when he meant to, like a wizard. So Connie rush from ZX. Who's sponsoring it? I'm sponsoring it, Jacob. Okay, the dog next to the racks was painful. That meant that Ludo wasn't able to build up his own Connies or dogs. We see the terror drone come out now. If that drone gets in the miner, it's game over. Desos? Oh no! He will get the rhino though. He will get it to the service depot in time. I thought Ludo was going to attack me with his Connies to try and get that drone, but alas, no. ZX gonna go for the power plant on the left, get that expansion to the gold. Also forward ref, always really nice to see. Going to get the gonna get those gems right there. Ludo is in a sticky situation here. But the Desos might be able to do something. If they were sent before the Connies. Deploy, deploy, deploy! Oh, Ludo. He's tilted. He is so badly tilted. Yeah, so we got 3 miners on the left here. 4th one on the gems. Ludo has 4 miners as well, but 2 are mining dirt. And this is looking bad. This is looking very difficult for him. And ZX out tanks him by quite a lot. I think at this point Ludo is just holding on for dear life. The sentry gun in the middle is going to prevent any hard pushes here. CNC A4 Tech, thank you for the follow. Now again, Ludo has Desos, which he can move out onto the side to deploy. ZX is now getting his own Desos in, and we look at the money situation. Ludo sitting on 0 until a dump. ZX has that nice steady flow. No, yeah, that's now it's just a matter of tightening the noose. If ZX is okay with discounting the game, which we didn't get to see, then there will be at least one more after this. Getting the lab was nice. Getting those flanking or those pincer attacks was nice as well. He is very far behind. I'm slightly surprised he hasn't tried to sneak an engineer over to the right side. But Ludo is going to go for an IC now. ZX is also on to an IC. Ludo actually out-tanked ZXCV. Meaning that he could have made some moves here. Oh, the Kirov and both at exactly the same time. That is brilliant to see. So Ludo sells. Not going for an IC. Is going for a siege chopper. And a tactical Kirov. But there's no flak. Ludo, where's the flak? Oh, Ludo. Okay, well that forward war is gone. And unfortunately, oh, could have got this black set. Siege chopper goes down. Rhinos from Ludo pushing it over on the left-hand side here. He will get at least 2 miners. But army of drones, army of rhinos, the Boris as well. Ludo really doesn't have very much left to contest this with, unfortunately. And the IC is now ready. The IC drones spell the end. And that is going to be GG. So hang on. Well, it looks like ZX is just calling it there. To be fair, they did play Stardust. I just didn't get to see it. None of us got to see it apart from Ludo. But I think whether it counted or not, that was 5-1 is pretty decisive. That was pretty decisive. Anyone else? Is there anyone else? Quas, you were in chat, weren't you? You wanna spank legend?